Shalom, shalom, shalom. Call hello Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash, for blessing me with the Spirit to do this lesson. Coming back at you with another lesson through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So, hey man, these devils, it's all downhill for them from here on out, man. The curse is taking hold of our enemies. We are witnessing it this day, that the prophecy of the Lord concerning Edom is coming to pass, man. So here you have a devil, a Edomite, a so-called white man or kid or whatever, was killed in a car accident, and for decades, for as long as back as I can remember, these devils have never been in this much, have been the have been added to this much judgment as long as I've lived. Right? When you look around, you see Edomites strung out on drugs. You see these devils going through it, man. The Lord is completely blotting them out of the earth, because since forever, these devils have been oppressing, you know, pushing out wickedness and evil amongst the people, man. They have this earth in a state of mourning. They have this, the literal earth in a state of mourning, man. The trees, the grass, the air, the water, the elements, man, are everything is just fucked up with Esau Edom in power, man. So it's clear that this devil has to go. And they are going. Because when it's about so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's not that big of a deal. But now you see this happens, and they got it on the news. They got, it's a pretty big thing, man. Because this is not something that Esau, this devil goes through, man. But this is the time that we're living in, where the curses and the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is falling upon the heathen, man. So let's get it. This Deuteronomy, because the Lord said he was going to do it. Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. And it reads, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Didn't these so-called white people persecute us and are still persecuting us through their fucked up system? Right? Through this Babylonian demonic system, which was designed to hate so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're still being persecuted under this devil. Not just him, but all these other nations. So the Lord said what? Deuteronomy 30 and 7 again. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies. So the curses that the Israelites went through, that we're at the end of. See, we coming out of these curses because what? We're waking up to who we are. We're coming back to our true heritage and nationality. We know who our power name. We know what his name is. So we're coming out of these curses, and what? The curses are falling upon our enemies, man. It says, and on them that hate thee. Don't all these nations hate us? The so-called Chinese, Japanese, East Indian, African, Arab, and the so-called white man. Don't they all hate us, man? They hate us, right? It says, which persecuted thee, and as a whole, they have persecuted us even unto this very day. So it's only fit that judgment has to befall on these devils, man, and all these other nations, right? On all of them, man. Let's get another one. Then we're going to play it. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 35. It says, to me belongeth vengeance, right? Speaking of the Lord, and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, right? Meaning like they're going to fall, right? It says, for the day of their calamity is at hand. So the day of their judgment is at hand. To this very day, right now, right? It says, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. So their end is making haste. When you read the book of Revelations 12 and 12 to 13, I believe it's 12 and 12. Let's see real quick. Revelation 12 and 12. And it reads, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Why does he know he have a short time? Because he sees his fall coming quickly, man. America is finished. The people of Babylon the Great is finished, man. If you still in the world, you still calling on Jesus, you still, partying and bullshitting, you finished, man. And there's nothing wrong with having a party, but do it in a righteous spirit, according to the guidelines of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Take for instance, this weekend is Memorial, weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and it's cookouts everywhere at this moment. Do you think they're doing it in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? No. Right? They're following the ways and the customs of the world, man. So they're going to be cut off. Right? So let's read that again. Deuteronomy 32. One more time and we're going to play it. Deuteronomy 32 and 35. It says, to me belongeth vengeance and recompense, meaning payback. Their foot shall slide in due time. Right? And we are in that time, man, where their foot is sliding, meaning they're falling, man. Their kingdom is being dismantled and dissolved and destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, for the day of their calamity, meaning the so-called white man and these other nations, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste, man. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is tired of you nations, man. Sick of you nations. And we sick of you, man. So without any further ado, let's play this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing to elect be edified. Shalom.
And I'm Casey Cronus, live in Glenview, where the community is mourning the loss of a well-liked and well-respected high school senior killed in a Mother's Day crash.
He was the most genuine human I've ever met.
As the school year winds down, Glenbrook South is now coping with tragedy. 17-year-old senior Marco Nikotich, gone just weeks before graduation.
That was my best friend, and it's really hard to process right now.
As classmates, friends, and loved ones who were visibly distraught visited the site of the accident, a memorial of flowers, crosses, and handwritten notes grew larger.
I was going to room with him next year for college. We always talk about the future. Unfortunately, he doesn't get a future.
Just after 11 p.m. on Mother's Day, police responded to Meadow Lane and Lake Avenue for a two-vehicle crash. The damage is shocking to see, with Marco's car split in half upon impact.
It's really heartbreaking. I'd never seen anything like it with the car even being like that.
Marco, who was driving the silver Mercedes, died at the...
Damn, look at that, man. That devil had to be going 150, 120 miles an hour, man. That car is completely totaled, man. Right? So you see, these devils are proud, man. They don't think that these days can happen to them because they've been in rulership and in power for so long, and they've been getting away with being wicked as hell and being evil and being damn demons for so long that they don't believe there's a payback, man. but there is a payback. And who gives that payback? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is Psalms 9 and 16. And it reads, the Lord is known by his judgment, which he executed. The Lord executed this, man. The Lord brought this to the forefront, man. It says, the wicked is snared in the works of his own hands. Higayon Selah, man. So the wicked is snared in the works of his own hands. Right? The wicked is a trap by what he does. The trap came to him for what he does, man. He was going too fast. Boom. He's out of there, man. And guess what? We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn, man. Right? Ezekiel 35. This is all payback, man. This what this devil don't get, man. This is all payback. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said he was going to pay our enemies back what they did to us. This is Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, because these devils, they hate so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end, right? Our time is up, right? We at the end of our iniquity, and we at the end of our, captivity, right? These devils still on our backs, man. We can't go nowhere. They still killing us, beating the hell out of us, locking us up unjustly, still doing it to this day, man. They're never going to stop. So the Lord said, because of that, he said, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. And you knew this was a bloody sight. Right? Look at the way that car is, man. This was a bloody sight. Right? Blood everywhere, man. Because you shed the blood of the children of Israel, your blood gonna be shed, man. Let's continue.
The scene. The driver of the other car, a Mustang, has non-life-threatening injuries, while one passenger from each car are both in critical condition. A witness says moments before the crash, the Mustang passed him driving westbound on Lake.
All of a sudden, he went around me, turned off his lights, and he floored it.
Marco and his family attend Holy Resurrection Serbian Orthodox Cathedral in Chicago.
He said he floored it, man. So this devil was trying to go to listen, man. These devils are proud, man. They believe that no matter what they can do, no matter what they can, they thinking that they can invite death and death will just pass them by, man. That's how proud these devils are, man. They can put a gun to their head and just keep pulling the trigger like it ain't gonna go off. That's how these devils think, man. You know?
Chicago. Their priest sharing. Marco was not only a beloved parishioner, he was an integral part of our community, involved in our folklore group. His family, esteemed and respected within our community, has been an essential pillar of our cathedral for many years.
Rest in peace, Marco. My best friend. I'll see you again one day.
Glenbrook South's prom is set for this coming Saturday, followed by graduation on June 2nd. Counseling services are available at the high school for students and staff. Live in Glenview, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.
So, hey, man, you seen it. Right? This is my last one. We're going to shut it down. This is Psalms 37 and verse 28. It says, for the Lord loveth judgment. The Lord loved to bring judgment, whether it's good judgment or bad one, man. It says, and forsaketh not his saints. Who the saints? The Israelites. It says, they are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked, which is who? Esau, Edom. The seed of the wicked shall be cut off, man. And you devils are on your way to being cut off, man. Right? Just like that car got cut in half, y'all on y'all way to be cut in half, man. Cut off by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. We're not saying we're going to do it. We're saying the Lord going to do it. Right? So I just wanted to touch on that. I didn't want to stay too much on this devil, but hey, man, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua wasn't the elect was other Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Hamashiach Yahushua. Hey, to the next lesson. Shalom. These other nations, they through, man. And Esau, Edom, you on your way out. Shalom.